All right, we should be like getting connected. It likes to cut off like the first 8 seconds, but hey, welcome to the Outlawz podcast. It really does mean a lot that you're tuning in either during or after the fact. It really does mean a lot. Thank you. And I'm Aries. Don't do drugs. You can find me on Twitch. That's yeah. If you're seeing us on YouTube, then subscribe, like, leave a comment down below. Call me a bitch or something. I don't know.
Mm.
See, like I need to stop swearing. Anyways, we're joined here with Tamashiigaming. You can find him on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
Yep.
Links down below for the Twitch and YouTube. Uh, there's that. Uh, and one of my close friends and neighbor, who's in the bottom corner over here. Whatever. Um, I'm sorry, I'm flabbergasted. How about you?
Everyone is. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna talk about cartels, the war on drugs, and some other random stuff as we go along. So I hope you enjoy. Anything you say and do can be used against you in a court of law. So plead the fifth.
Mhm.
So, does anyone know about the JNCG? Or did I say that wrong?
Nope.
JNGC? LR's New Generation Cartel? Yeah,
Oh.
GC. So they are the most brutal fucking cartel at this moment. They just went through three towns in Mexico
Mhm.
and killed everyone.
Damn.
Yeah. Where's that on the news?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Thing is like if they get into America, oh fuck. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, like, don't even do the meth nowadays, right? Like the meth that's on the streets being sold, it's coming from like these cartels. They
Mm-hmm.
use a formula back in the day. So like the motorcycle gangs when that was like all the rage type shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the gangs they used a P2P formula,
Mm-hmm.
and what it does is it makes it so that you can make a fuckload more of meth,
Mm-hmm.
and out of like one batch that you normally make, if you used a P2P formula, you make a fuckload more. But
Mm-hmm.
it's also like even stronger. So here's where like the things come into play. Um, it's also incredibly worse for you, like for your health and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also another drug going around. It's spreading around in New York City and it's like trying to make waves everywhere else. It is actually eating your body. Like
Crocodile.
yeah, but like you get holes just everywhere. Like you'll lose your limbs and all that. Yeah.
I feel like it's been there lasted longer, but getting noticing now because I've heard that one before too.
Yeah. But the recipe
It's
on that's changed and it's become more like deadlier.
uh
It's a form of heroin made with red phosphate.
Yeah.
oof. I didn't even know they improved on that. I heard it before. It's
Improved.
just
Damn. You're experienced. No.
yeah.
I didn't know you were a connoisseur.
Maybe.
Twirls mustache. I must invest.
Mustard fish. You see someone like throws a lot of cash. Yeah. But yeah, I feel you.
Give me
It's
all your
that's
stocks.
I only got socks.
But yeah, like things are going crazy. Like I showed you a video earlier today, Tom. Uh,
Mhm.
the cartel in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh yeah, it's like right in the open.
Yeah, fucking. There's an AK-47 with a drum mag. There's a fucking M4 variant or AR-15 variant, some variant like that. It's hard to
Mhm.
extinguish because all you can see is the top of it. That's it. that
Mhm.
has like a little red dot on top. And then
Mhm.
there's a Bear 50 cal, jammered in 50 BMG, no scope, just like leaned against the dash, aimed through the windshield. And then there's 3 handguns in the center console. And these cartel members, they're just driving past police officers that have like pulled over other vehicles and shit in Phoenix, Arizona.
Damn.
Yeah. Then this is going around on TikTok and some other shit. YouTube's cracking down on it, but TikTok's not. Uh fucking
TikTok.
the
Mhm.
cartels, they are sending these like recruiting videos like, oh, look at our luxurious life, like the average member of our members, they live in mansions, like shit like that. Just so like they can recruit little white kids that are naive as fuck and then
Mhm.
ransom them to fuck off.
Yeah. It's not a surprise that that would be a plan for them to start with.
I mean, it's easy money, How dumb are Americans?
Apparently, the ones that fall for it.
Yeah, apparently, like, what, 19% of all adult Americans believe that brown cows produce chocolate milk.
Yeah, that I was confused. I'm like, ah. And like, people believe there's a cow that produces chocolate milk. I've never heard of that.
Where do we get strawberry milk from?
Yeah.
Pink cow, duh.
We get it
uh,
from a mycelium cow.
You got
it,
mushrooms.
my 12-year-old self would believe it, but not right now. Like my older adult self.
Yeah. But like here, I recently fucking like experienced like how fucking dumb people are.
Hmm.
Uh so this content creator, he's a boss, he orchestrates his business, and what he mainly does is septic, okay? So like he works with septic tanks, draining them, whatever. And fucking they get a work order. They go to this house. They get an excavator. They start digging up the tank. They're opening up the lids. They're you know breaking up the sewage and sucking it out and all that shit. And this
Hmm.
dude fucking in his car drives up like extremely fast, scraping his underside of the car on the driveway going up. Gets out of the vehicle and is like, "What the fuck are you doing on my property?" When his wife was the one who placed the order for the septic thing. And the guys, there's like 5 of them or something like that, and they're just like uh working on your septic tank, and he's like, "You're not here to rob me?" And the guys are just like, "What are we digging in your yard that would rob you?" And the guy's like trying to put two to two together, and after like a standoff of like a couple fucking minutes or something like that, the
Hmm.
dude finally understands, like, oh, okay, they're just here to do a job, whatever. It's entirely fine. And they laugh about it, and then the guy's like, like this could have ended a lot worse. You guys could have ended up shot. And then the workers are like, "What the fuck are you talking? You don't even have a gun on you." And he's like, "Fuck, I forgot the gun." And then the boss, the head dude, he just starts laughing. Everyone else starts laughing. And the guy's like, "What's so funny?" And they're like, "So you see, we're in like a 5-foot trench, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Guys," and they all pull up their shirts and they all like have a fucking pistol in their waistband. And he's like,
Hmm.
"So you're not just outnumbered, you're outgunned."
Hmm.
And the guy's like, "Oh," shit like that. Fucking, uh, the guys, they like finish with the job, they clean up, whatever, and they get the fuck out of there. And then like hours later, okay, this dude calls them saying like, "Hey, my internet's down," whatever. And they're like, "Yeah, contact your internet company to come by and fix it." So the guy gets the internet company, comes over and starts fixing the shit. But you got to keep in mind, okay, how the guy noticed that the workers were there was because of a Ring doorbell camera, which is connected to the internet.
Hmm.
So now there's no internet, and that's because the people who were doing the digging on the septic tank, they accidentally broke an Ethernet cable or whatever
Ooh.
fucking cable. Okay, they broke that cable, so there's no internet to that house anymore.
Mm.
The guy calls them to complain about having no internet. Okay, you call a septic company that you have no internet. Okay, keep that in mind. The septic company tells them, hey, call your internet provider, they'll help you out. So he calls the internet provider, and apparently a technician comes by and repairs the internet. And then the dude calls the septic company again, saying, hey, I didn't see the repairman on my camera that they were at the house and repaired the lines. And then the boss is like, hey, so your internet camera did not see the internet repairman come and repair your internet line on your internet camera. The guy's like,
Yeah.
yeah, what's the problem? And the septic boss is like, okay, well, hey, call your wife. She'll understand and she'll know all this stuff. And he's like, how the fuck would my wife know? And he's like, trust me, your wife will know. So the dude hangs up and calls his wife, and then that's like the end of the story.
Ah.
Like that's the brain capacity of most people nowadays.
Mm. Makes sense.
But you have to keep in mind, there's people that are stupider than him.
Mm.
Okay, like you got to think about that. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, there are going to be people out there in that world.
Yeah, and there's also people with that horde mentality type shit where they're just like, oh my god, World War III started. Everyone get the toilet paper.
Keep this, hoard this, feel that. Make sure we have enough of those.
Yeah, but instead of like buying cans of olives and like tamales and chili and shit, or like ravioli, they're buying toilet
Ravioli,
paper.
ravioli.
Yeah, they're buying toilet paper.
They aren't even buying guns and ammo. They're buying fucking food and no way to keep it all safe or defend it.
Yeah.
And then they
Most
don't
people
have
aren't even buying
medicine.
food.
They
They're
don't have
buying fucking toilet
clothes.
paper.
They don't have toothpaste. All the.
I could not understand why they took more of the toilet paper rather than the necessities you need to live.
What, do you want a crusty ass?
uh,
I'm sorry.
but
I can make my own toilet paper.
yeah, dude, it only takes like I think if I remember, someone did the math. If you got like basically 5 toilet paper rolls, like a stack of like 12, I guess in general, or a little bit more than 24, you're set for a year. Buying more than that is just too much
Do you not shit? Because like I'll go through a fucking 20 pack of toilet paper rolls in like a fucking quick
per day.
in like a good 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh,
I mean, but like
I
the
come
thing
home and
about
just
it
be taking a
is,
monster shit.
yeah,
oh,
but
then
like,
it depends on the purple. Yeah.
I mean, like, if you think about it, like, what's the best option to clean your ass? Water.
Water, food.
No, why are you gonna clean your ass with food?
Hey, you can be creative. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's how you get E. coli. What?
I'm
Like,
joking.
look,
I'm
I
joking.
might look redneck as fuck, but I'm not gonna check a cheeseburger and wipe my ass with it and then eat it. What?
There are buns. There are buns.
I mean, all right, if it's McDonald's, it'll probably make it more flavorful. No.
Well,
At
I
the
feel you.
same
I feel you.
time, it might come with a special meal from the cartels. It might be too P2P, like just saying.
I gotcha.
But yeah, like, dude, it's just royally fucked up, like what's going on nowadays, right? Like, the population has become incredibly more fucking stupid, and at the same time, all the problems keep escalating and getting incredibly worse. Like, check this out, right? Why? So, when we were having our little conversation before, Tom, you spiked a little fury in my head when I was outside smoking.
Mm.
uh, you remember how we talked about like vigilantes and shit, like
Yeah,
superheroes? Yeah. Why the fuck do people like the superheroes?
because of rule and order and balance, but that's not really the truth.
No. Here's the reason why people like superheroes. It's because people like to feel protected. They like to feel safe, right? So if you
Hmm.
have like something that is fighting for you, right? You are the ordinary civilian going to work 9 to 5, doing your thing, not caring about a problem in the world, just doing your thing, living your life. And yet you see all this injustice, all the failures, all the problems, and all the brutality, and all the fucked up shit. You're gonna
Hmm.
want to feel protection. So you watch these movies, these TV shows of these superheroes and all this other shit because it helps you feel more protected. And at the same time, it inspires you. It like builds hope in you and shit like that. And then when you stop watching it, you're like, holy fuck, things just got really bad, right? Like things are just going really south. If you think about this, the Punisher is like the fucking ultimatum, basically.
Hmm.
Because, like, what the fuck is the Punisher? Just staring at the monitor right now, I can see two of them.
Hmm.
You're not one of them, Tama.
I know I'm not one of them.
Like, that's what I'm kind of getting at here, okay? Like, this shit, these superheroes, they help like build the fucking tolerance for you, okay? Now this is where shit hits the fan, right?
Hmm.
These superheroes, they basically indoctrinate you, make you feel a false sense of protection, basically, through whatever fucking means of shit. Then
Hmm.
you want to escape reality. You want to escape this shit. So some people turn to drugs.
Hmm.
And it will not just ruin their body but ruin their life as well. And then you got to think about it like this: apply the same aspect to like cartels, gangs, motorcycle clubs, etc., shit like that, where like the cartels, for example, they make money by selling drugs.
Hmm.
Why do they make so much money selling drugs? It's because people use drugs as an scapegoat and escape reality.
Hmm.
Because they're frustrated with something like marital issues, being broke, eviction notice, murders, deaths in the family, etc. Like whatever the fuck the reason is, they use it as an scapegoat to escape reality, so then this way they can relax. And
Hmm.
like what meth used to be was like, you when you take it, it wired you. You would stay awake for days, and that's when like the insomnia, the fucking hallucinations, that type of shit would kick in. The P2P formula just straight up makes it so that shit just happens straight off the bat.
Hmm.
Now,
Yeah, it satisfies the normal human urge to want to be instantly high as soon as you get something. It still takes time for your body to process things. That P2P formula, it's got a couple chemical compounds in it that the body picks up and that digests way faster. That's why you see like the P chemicals in a lot of medicine and food, is because it induces the urge to want to have said things,
Hmm.
exactly, just like sugar.
which
Oh
only
yeah,
makes them more addictive, worse for you.
Yep.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
sugar is like
But
the most addicting thing to have.
now here's where shit like gets really fucking like real deep, okay?
Hmm.
So cartels make a fuckload of money because people want to escape the reality, and the reality is because of other gangs and police brutality and shit. Okay, so think about this, right? We got police brutalities and these gang violence and all this other shit, but the gangs are there because they want to make money and they're selling drugs because people want to escape the reality. What the fuck are they escaping? Because the gangs wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for the drugs, and the drugs wouldn't have existed if people wouldn't have been wanting to escape reality. What the fuck are they running from?
The harsher reality within the system.
Exactly. Now, with the system, what the fuck fucks over more Americans every year than anything else?
Drugs.
Yes, but pharmaceutical companies,
Oh yeah.
big pharma. Check this shit
Mm-hmm.
out. There's these cancer patients. This happens every year, probably 13,000 times minimum. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
These people, they pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in medical treatments, putting their entire family in a tremendous amount of debt. It is a horrible thing.
Oh yeah.
But at minimum, 13,000 of these people get placebos where they get medication that isn't fucking real. Some of them get injected water and shit like that. And they are sitting there like with this water that's like colored whatever the fuck and make it look like it's, their treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're magically healed. It was a
Mm-hmm.
placebo. They're charging people hundreds of thousands of dollars, claiming that it's an experimental treatment for fucking water.
Mm-hmm.
First off, yeah, the human body's that powerful. Second off, fuck those companies.
Oh yeah, they kind of prey into your weaknesses, even into your lowest moments, even when you're getting close to death.
Yeah. Neighbor, I'm gonna be honest entirely as fuck. You look psychotic as shit.
I'm very focused right now.
What the, what the fuck are you
I'm building.
doing?
I'm building something on this game. That's why
Ah.
Ah,
I'm like full focus.
I thought like, God damn, you're taking it really serious.
I also
Uh,
woke up from the fattest nap, dude. It took like a 5-hour nap.
Yeah, it's all
I-
good. But yeah, like fucking crazy shit, isn't it?
yeah, I remember there was an incident a long time ago with Big Pharma,
Yeah.
about
Which
the
one?
opioid addict. I just don't know which one, but let's just say in general, because this was common everywhere. You know, the opioid addiction
Yeah.
situation? Yeah, it's like it took a while for people to now get rehab for that, and a lot of people have died from that shit.
Yeah.
And it's
Cool, fun little fact here about the opioid crisis. Uh,
Mhm.
they created a drug that had basically no effect on any of the medication. Like, let's say
Mm.
you had a broken arm and you wanted the pain relaxation, they made this opium to like help numb the pain. It actually didn't numb the pain, but it made the user high as fuck, and it was like incredibly addictive, like 27 times the amount of addictiveness out of a normal fucking drug.
I'm not
And it
surprised that they
didn't
would.
even numb the fucking pain. But the person was too
Ooh.
high out of their goddamn gourd to even fucking notice it. But that high made it incredibly addictive to a point where they were buying the drug and doing all this other shit. Here's where shit hits the fan and goes real crazy, okay?
Mhm.
They release another drug to make it so that you would no longer be addicted to that drug. But that secondary drug was just as addicting, so you get hooked on a different drug.
Mm.
And it's been featured in TV shows as well.
I'm not surprised. And like I said, pharma has like a lot of tricks in its sleeves to make some people addicted. And it's like you would assume that product would be 100%, at least reasonable.
Fuck no.
But no, they lie off the ass like
I gotta
heavily.
pee.
They
I'll be
say,
back.
yeah. So it's like one of these situations where it's like, oh, believe the results that we have provided for you. And then in actuality, it's not the actual results of what the medication is given to that person. Causes a lot
Yeah.
of addiction, and then it causes a lot of, damage to the body.
Yep.
Hmm. That's why I would assume pharma is not very truthful most of the time. Heck, I didn't even know, and the research has pulled out recently that Alzheimer's medications didn't even work at all. Like, at all. It was 0%. They claimed it was 99% or like at least a certain percentage of, preventing it or keeping it stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the research people who conducted the research for literally Alzheimer's literally admitted, and it's because it took a lot of investigation to realize that that medication is literally a placebo, which people thought, it was a life-saving drug for so many years. To find out it was just a false drug. They charged millions of people for that. But it's very crazy on that aspect too. They can scam you or they can make you feel worse. But got any opinions on the pharma neighbor?
Yeah, it's the worst thing to ever happen in human history. They
Hmm.
literally got rid of most of all traditional medicine recipes and everything in exchange for the Rockefellers' original medicine recipe, which is
Hmm.
the original Big
Okay,
Pharma.
traditional medicine, most of it can go to fucking hell.
No, not at all.
Okay, I'm sorry. You want to kill rhinoceroses for their tusks that have no medicinal purposes, whatever, but it's
I'm
traditional
talking
medication.
like real native medicine, dog.
Yeah, no, that is an actual fucking remedy. Like
All
along
right, but where in America am I gonna go find a rhino? Yoink that homie out of existence and take its fucking home.
yeah, but I mean like even
Where am I
fucking
gonna go? The zoo? I don't think that's a
but
very good idea.
even Chinese people, it is like fucking highly referral doctor, and that's why a lot of fucking poaching happens over because of
Well, it would have to vary on the aspects of,
I mean,
traditional
like
remedy.
traditional wild plant medicine.
Yeah, like harmless ones like, plants, herbal, something
marijuana.
that is, yeah, considerably like marijuana in some way
Oh
too.
yeah, no, they're legalizing it so they can make
Yeah.
a fuck ton of tax money off of it.
Yeah. But animal wise, I don't think someone go that far. Or they won't choose it that far.
Okay,
Unless some are.
so you want to hear a traditional medication that was used for heart surgery?
Mm.
They used to take these icicles and
Hmm.
fucking impale your heart with them
Damn.
because the water was supposed to heal you.
Yeah, there's gonna be some that just don't make sense, I think. But some people would actually, from the native portion of the remedies, I think some people already know better not to do that no more. Hopefully. Well, hopefully not. I hope that
But
is
like
not a
that's
realistic thing.
that's the thing, okay? Like the way we have to do shit is live and learn, okay? We have to make mistakes. We have to fuck up. We have to have these experiences and like, oh, okay, this is bad. We shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
But at the same
That's
time,
what.
like we have to explore the avenue of it. So like, all right, how would you feel if you got shot? Pretty bad, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, put monkey poop on it. How bad do you feel now?
Being more infected.
Maybe, but it's an actual traditional fucking medication. And
Uh,
apparently it works.
Yeah, the
oh,
plants that the monkeys eat usually for their dietary tract.
oh,
It's like
and
the
then
same thing as ancient warriors eating what's that varux fruit because they're
okay,
full
Yeah,
of
well,
poison, for like infections and parasites in the body and stuff. It's kind of the same concept.
if it
exactly.
ain't broke, it's
It's
fixed, I guess.
incredibly fucking weird. But like it's been featured in TV shows as well. Uh if any of you watched American Dad?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
Okay, so Haley, she had like canker sores or whatever the fuck, and it was like spreading across her face
I
or something
remember that
like that.
episode from the
Yeah,
chapstick.
yeah. And the grandmother on Francine's side, the Chinese woman, she is like, "Oh, put this on your face," and like goes like this and fucking smudges it. And Haley's like, "Oh, this smells really bad. What is this?" And then the grandmother's like, "It's monkey shit," something like that. Like it's poo from a monkey, or something like that. Like it's funny as fuck, but like
Monkey guano.
yeah, but like you got to think about this, right? Like the shit that actually helps us is being hidden from us, but the shit that harms us is even implemented in food.
Oh yeah, depends. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right in that
How
extent.
many grams of sugar? is in a fucking burger.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
A
What?
lot. Grams and
But,
sugar in a burger.
but like, here's the thing, right? People are like, "Oh, burgers aren't that healthy for you," and social shit like that. Yeah, okay, the sugar's not. The grease kind of is and isn't. Okay, it's a double-edged sword. You shouldn't have like a burger a day, but and I'm not talking like McDonald's. Okay, if you eat McDonald's, look, I'm sorry, it's good and it's bad. Cut back a little bit. Last time I had McDonald's, it was like 7 months ago. And that's not because it's an 8-hour drive, but that's besides the point. I had Papa Murphy's maybe 3 months ago, and it's in the same fucking location, okay? And you got to keep in mind, I haven't been in that area for the 7 months, okay? Like, I had McDonald's when I got to Papa Murphy's, okay? I just put it in the comparison. But anyways, like this shit, like it goes even deeper than what the fuck anyone else is.
Look, man, can I show you something?
Uh,
I eat
depends.
McDonald's a lot, dog. Like, and hear me out. Here's why. So you got the McDonald's app, right?
Don't show any card information or anything. This is going on
Oh no,
YouTube.
it's fine. It's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah. Also, there's
I
a
have
McDonald's app.
13. I have almost 14,000 points. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, damn.
And here's why. They do things like free Big Mac with minimum purchase of $1. Free quarter pounder with cheese, Big Mac, or 10-piece chicken nugget when you buy one.
Mhm.
Free double cheeseburger. Burger. Free double cheeseburger or 6-piece chicken nugget when you buy one, or McChicken also. And I mean, like, you think about how much food is right now with inflation. Like, hear me out. To make a cheeseburger, to buy tomato, pickle, lettuce, mayo, ketchup, mustard, burger, cheese, bun. That's like $32 right there right now in my area. It's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
That's why I like
you
the
go to
mega box
McDonald's
shit.
and they're like, "Hey, you spent $2.19 on a burger. We'll give you one or two for free." And you're like, "Great, now I'm eating McDonald's." And you know what McDonald's is full of? They're poison.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
They're a
like at the
government
same time,
contract agency.
but like it also helps a fuckload of Americans because like without fast food, they wouldn't be able to feed people. Now, this is where shit like goes real south, okay? What
Mhm.
does real sugar look like?
It's actually yellow.
Yeah.
No, no, it's not.
Well, I mean, it's a green cane if you want to be real.
It's brown because it's dried and all of that shit. It turns
That's
yellow because
yellow.
it's yellow because you diluted it of like some of the nutrients. When it's white, it is incredibly diluted of the shit, but it's so much more addictive. Sugar is more addictive than cocaine.
You're
Oh yeah.
telling me, bro, you see this marshmallow I got? It's cookies and cream, and it's filled with cookies and cream.
Yeah.
Or I'm drinking tea that actually has sugar as well too. I'm like, yeah.
But see, like there's difference between like the normal sugar you'd buy at the supermarket and then
Mhm.
natural sugar. So like
Mhm.
this drink right here, this amount of sugar that's in this drink, one, this is poisonous, and two,
Mhm.
it's all natural.
Mm.
Here's the reason why.
Mm.
The all natural is the cranberry. Okay, it's a
Mhm.
fucking fruit. The poison is vodka.
Shut up.
Mhm.
No, alcohol is
One of the
that.
only. That is one of the safest things we can have nowadays. That is the most unadditive filled liquor.
Yeah, but like check this
Yeah.
out. Right? So, and this is like where things like, oh fuck. So when it comes to like the fast food industry, they are incredibly addictive when it comes to sugar. When it comes to big pharma, their shit is scientifically more addictive than anything else. The cartels, they make their drugs and they're not even addictive. Here's where I'm saying this. Yes, you get addicted to it, but the drugs aren't addictive. You just crave them because it forces you to escape reality when the other things are actually truly addictive to the point where you will do almost anything for them. That's why you see so many fucking like shootings at pharmacies and shit like that, because they want the fucking drugs. But when it comes to like drug dealers through the cartels and shit or the gangs, you don't really hear about those shootings. I wonder why the
Well,
fuck that is. You hear
because if
about
you
the
want to
gang
look
on
at it,
gang.
if you want to look at it in a real perspective, I mean, the cartels are some of the best businessmen in the world, in the
Yes.
sense that they got their distribution down, they got their supply down, they own both of these.
They even
They
make
own,
submarines within weeks.
I mean, they own all the farms for their drug supply. They own all the chemical producing plants. Even, I mean, it goes deeper than money like ever could. Like
Yeah.
these guys are tied in so well that I mean, me personally, on a personal level, when it comes to running your shit, I've seen some pretty cool businesses. I've seen some pretty cool shit like that. When it comes to professionality, I mean, at the end of the day, those guys have got everybody beat in the sense that they have everything fucking covered. Like they are
Yes.
just on the fucking ball. Like you,
But
and you can't even argue. Like it's impressive.
it is. But you want to hear something even more fucking crazier than that?
Mm.
The cartels are the good people.
The
Check this
government,
out.
that's the bad
No,
guys.
no,
I
no, no,
mean,
no. Check this
drug.
out. So the fucking cartels, okay? There is this massive city. It's like on the outskirts of Mexico City, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
like everyone's basically about to go fucking homeless, okay? Like they can't pay landlords, they're about to go homeless in the places where it's like the slums. They're fucked, okay? They can't afford food, they can't afford their house. They're living in shacks that looks like it's from Venezuela, okay? Like it's fucked, okay? Like they there's like holes in the walls that are just like there because like they just took 2x4s and just hammered them in, and then they got like a fucking single sheet of metal on their fucking roof. Like it's bad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The cartel went into that area, distributed food, money, and drugs for free to anyone who asked for anything. You could go out to them like, "Hey, can I have like, an ounce of weed or meth, and like, can I have enough food for a family of four?" And they
Mm-hmm.
would just give it to you with like a couple fucking $1,000 USD.
Oh yeah, I was not as surprised that it's a go-to plan to actually get the community support
No, it
rather
wasn't
than.
even to get their support. It was to make
Mhm.
it so that the fucking citizens wouldn't even die.
Oh yeah, that too.
They
But
didn't give a shit about the support. The community already loved them. The thing about it is that they did that so the community wouldn't fucking disappear. They were supporting the community, and the
yeah,
government tried to hunt down these cartel members, and the civilians took up fucking arms and then killed off like all the fucking government invaders type shit. And then it's just like, hey, we have peace in our town now. Yay.
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be a system how they did it, and I'm pretty sure that's how the system is made.
Yeah. But it's fucking insane. Like when
They.
cartel is your best friend and the
Mm-hmm.
fucking big pharma here in the United States is just like, hey, you have cancer? We're we're
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna fucking charge you $250,000 per month for all of your treatments, and we're just gonna give you placebos, and you won't even know it. But you're still liable to pay for the entire treatment.
Mm-hmm. You know, what's more sad. The cartel probably has more supplies to provide and less with a good, cheaper price.
They do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they provide more resources that is more beneficial to the person rather than one in the US.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes me think also about the drugs that they create as well too, like how you stated, right? They're not addictive, right? What if for some reason they do make it like that? Like that's how they formulate it, where it's like it's not meant to be addictive, but it's an option.
Well, so like
But
the thing about it is that it's addictive, but it's not addictive. The actual
Yeah.
chemicals within the meth, all that shit, it's
Hmm.
not addictive, but the escaping of reality is addictive because when like think about it like this. We play a lot of video games, right?
Hmm.
Why do we play video games in the first place?
Hmm.
To escape fucking reality.
Yep.
So when we escape reality, all we want to do is continue to be in that realm, continue to play the game, live in the
Yeah.
realm, do the things. And then once we're out of it, we're just fucked.
Oh yeah, and that's actually another portion of that. That's what I'm like saying. Like, what if they made something that yes, it could be do damage, but not as more damage compared to what the U.S. provides for drugs. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
Like how it's formulated against the other side. Like, which one's the lesser harm or the more harmful one? But it seems like the U.S. is more harmful than the one that's being provided over there.
Yeah. But like here's the thing, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I've seen some really heinous shit. Like a lot of these cartels are brutal as fuck. I've literally
Hmm.
seen them like, all right, like how we have like highways and there be like houses, like real estate underneath the highways, yeah.
Yeah.
Pictured that kind of scene, and then picture houses burning in the background, along with people being hanged on the fucking highway and shit, while there's people like committing executions with like machetes in the streets and shit, like
Yeah.
decapitations, mutilations, and just hangings of people, and not even the cops are willing to even remove the dead bodies of the people being hanged because
Hmm.
they will be hanged for removing the bodies.
Oh yeah.
Cartels have so much fucking power in those districts that they're literally saying, "Don't fuck with us." There was a dude, okay, and I forget what they called him, okay, but he, the suit maker, I think his name is, and he used to make these vats of people where he would like dissolve their bodies in these barrels and shit, and they would dispose of them.
Hmm.
And he had a chicken coop, and there was like 2,000 chickens or something like that.
Hmm.
He would put bodies in the chicken coop as well, and the chickens would eat the corpses.
So
Like,
basically, cannibal in a way.
well, yeah, but like the thing is that like the bodies, he was like the remover of the bodies. He would remove like all these like important figures and all this other shit, and like
Hmm.
he got busted, he got arrested and all that shit. And then the cartel went in, killed every single fucking police officer, got to him, and then flayed him.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
he knows too much. It's not even worth saving at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they could have broke him out of jail and like utilized him, but they just flayed him in the cell. They left all the other prisoners alone. Literally, all of them. They left all of them alone. They killed
Mhm.
every single officer and then flayed him and left.
Damn.
Yeah, like I'm sorry. When the cartel is the better option than big pharma, you know there's a fucking problem.
Oh yeah.
Like, think about that for a moment. Don't even get me wrong, I'm probably on like a hit list already, along with 3 watch lists for the fucking federal government and shit. Like, think about it. When the cartel is a better option than big pharma, you have a fucking problem. And you didn't make it. The cartel didn't make it. Something to do with the fucking government or big pharma, somewhere in the region. That's the scary thing. Do you know how cheap it is to buy drugs?
Really cheap. Well, not cheap. Well, maybe.
It is incredibly cheap. How expensive is it to buy a fucking loaf of bread?
Like almost $3 to maybe 2.
For me to buy a loaf of bread right now, for me
Mm-hmm.
to buy one loaf of bread,
Mm-hmm.
I can buy 2 bricks of marijuana.
Oh shit.
For me to buy a steak, I can get 40 pounds of marijuana.
How many steaks you want?
I actually want two. I actually want steak. Like, I shit you not, I haven't had steak in a very long time. I don't give a shit like what the cut is or whatever. Like, I want steak, man. Like steak and
Just
Brussels
beef,
sprouts. Fuck
dog.
yeah. I want
Steak
steak.
is the best.
Dude, I haven't had steak in like a year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, what type of steak? Medium rare steak, well done steak.
Who gives a fuck? I
He said,
just want
"Just give me beef, dog."
I want steak. Okay? Like, God. Dude, I had 9 loaves of garlic bread in my house a few weeks ago. I haven't had a fucking steak in like a year. Like, that should go you to show the amount of shit that plays here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, uh, a 1 pound of hamburger meat in my grocery store, okay? Because I only have one store.
Mm-hmm.
Take a guess on how much it went for at the max height of the cost of it. 1 pound. Not even the premium shit, the shit that has like the fat in it, that like
Mm-hmm.
you buy a pound of it and then you're ending up like with like, 75% of the hamburger.
It feels like maybe $70, 100.
Actually, yeah, what the fuck? Wait, did I tell you?
No, you didn't. I just took a lucky guess. I can feel that pain. Over here can be very estimate on your side too.
Yeah, like
Sometimes it's low.
one pound of hamburger meat was going for about like $71. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel you on that sometimes, but it just varies once in a while in our area. It fluctuates like crazy. I don't know why.
Yeah. But like check a guess on what minimum wages in my town is.
$7.25.
Did I tell you that?
No,
No,
I
it's just
know.
national average.
That's
Yeah, that's
the what? That's national? What?
yeah. Over here, they pay us that as well too.
Okay, motherfuckers. Uh, Jake, you guess on what the fucking the average rent is for like a 1 bedroom, half kitchen, half bathroom, and then
980.
what?
1,000.
980.
No, actually more.
Is it 2,000?
1220.
It's about 2,500
Oh, okay.
for like
I have
500 foot square thing. Yeah,
yeah. Ours is like 1,000 over here.
yeah. So 725, working that as a full time with just rent being 2,500.
Yeah.
That's the smallest apartment, okay? The house I live in, I own it, okay? But like when we got it, this was like back way the fuck even before COVID, okay? Like a long time ago. Our rent was $600.
Damn.
But here's the thing. That rent I priced at like 2,500,
Mm-hmm.
that was the other option of us almost moving into that place.
Mm,
That was the next best option. There wasn't even a fucking parking space.
damn.
Yeah. So like, I'm sorry, but like if you're gonna be dealing with like the federal government along with like big pharma and shit like that, and the cartel is your best friend, like what the fuck has gone wrong? Where the fuck is the breaking point? Where the fuck is the points where everything's just like completely demolished, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can tell you this. The fact that we even have cartels and gangs and shit is a very bad sign.
Oh yeah. That is a big bad sign, to be honest.
And it's not because they're breaking the law,
Mm-hmm.
it's because the law isn't up to par. Because
Yeah.
there would be no gangs, there would be no cartels, there would be no shit like that if the government
Mhm.
just did their fucking job
Oh yeah.
and actually cared about the human lives that were on the line.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's always a big complaint saying, "Oh, we can handle this." And we're like, "No, if you don't get rid of what the system, the government gave, it's still gonna remain the same way." Honestly.
Like, you know, that whole separation between state and religion?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard about
Yeah. How fucked is that?
it. Dude, right now it's legally illegal over here. Like you're allowed to preach for it or like pray for it now, but
Yeah.
it's just they're now like this hasn't gone through yet, but it has gone through somewhere else that they want to put the 10 commandments there. I'm like, ain't that a little too much in classrooms? Like pray what you want, but it's not just specifically just, one religion too. That's why there's a separation religion.
But the reason why I say this is because, like, you got to think about it from my perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you have religion, when you have all this other shit, right? One of
Mm-hmm.
the main ultimatums is that when religion was first founded, it was made to be like a way of like enforcement, because like if you did bad within the world, then
Mm-hmm.
God was your only punishment that you had to worry about being, sent to hell. However, think about it like this. If God made every person in their way and form, why are there people gay?
Oh yeah.
Why
Honestly.
why why is LGBTQ and A a thing?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you. Is because if God is making us in their specific image, then why is it a sin?
Mm-hmm.
Catch
It's
your
like a self
breath, motherfuckers.
nah, it's a self contradiction with itself. Honestly. I've
Yeah, but
read through
like, no matter what, you don't choose to be gay. You don't choose to be lesbian. It's
oh
just
you
something
you
that appeals to you.
yeah, it's something you're actually like born, but you already know of that thing.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what I don't like the understanding of when that happens. Honestly, when people try to question that, I was like, "What is the question?" Honestly.
I believe that, like, with all the shit being said and fucking done, we
Mm-hmm.
all do, and we all believe whatever the fuck we want to do. But
Mm-hmm.
we all do what is best for not just ourselves, but for our families.
Mm-hmm.
And if we need that moment of relaxation where we can escape the moment of reality, we're gonna opt for that because that's the shit I have been doing for the past couple fucking months now.
Mm.
Um, like, all right, this fucking bot that just posted a fucking message in chat saying, "Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, whatever." I'm sorry, but you're banned.
Mhm.
Get fucked. But like, what I'm getting at is that, like, no matter what, right? All of this shit being said and fucking done, right? No matter which way you look at it, no matter which way the flavor flows or anything and such, you're always going to do what's best for not only yourself but your family, and you're always going to care about what goes on in your immediate life than what is else going on in the world. And the people who are being fucked over the most aren't able to help themselves, and they rely on us to help them, but no one else was willing to help them because not only the governments but also the news is withholding the fucking information, making it so that we can't have the information We should know to be able to help people. Why do you think like companies like GoFundMe are so fucking popular?
Mm-hmm.
Free money, duh.
No, not just free money, but like
No, it's a
it's
giant
where
pyramid
people can
scheme.
go and ask for help. It's the
If
only
you,
fucking avenue they have.
that one too. I know there's a bad side of it, but yeah, that part too.
Yeah.
Honestly, honestly, it's so conflicting how like the government's felt so much to the point that even people have gotten desperate needs to do drugs or sell drugs, like even sell it out of all things, and that's like a risk of going to jail for so many years. But it's because that person's put in that situation. He has to feed his family, his
His
himself.
habits.
Yeah.
Well, it only
It,
became a habit because he was trying to escape something.
yeah. Even the habits as well too. Some people just take drugs as a way to escape that reality because sometimes the world right now in this situation is nothing but pain and a
See,
lot of sorrow.
drugs are also an interesting topic because they're also a recreation at the same time.
True.
Yeah, and there's a good aspect there too, which is pretty good, but it sucks how the government says no, you can't have that. I'm like, bruh, this is a discovery to help others in desperate needs.
God.
I don't know if it's whether just planned in the malicious way or something, or the farmers has control of that part too. We can never know.
Yeah. But like no matter which way you look at it,
Mm-hmm.
always the main thing that will always happen
Mm-hmm.
is that like the government is not there to protect you. It is not there to help you. It is protecting its own assets. Now take a look at this, right? With the fucking constitution we have as Americans, the First Amendment is literally freedom of press, okay? This
Mm-hmm.
amendment literally makes it so that you are able to record the police in any capacity, shape, way, or form for not only the protection of yourself, but anyone else as well. And this
Mm-hmm.
goes for any other government employee as all. You can walk into a post office and be recording on a GoPro, your phone, or an actual professional grade camera. They cannot ask you to leave or stop recording because it is a constitutional activity. You can record any government facility. You can record in public. You can record anywhere. You could be driving on the street and be fucking recording. If the police tell you you are not able to record in this particular fucking area, ask why the businesses in the area are able to record. Because if
Mm-hmm.
you're not allowed to, the businesses are not allowed to as well. However, the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. This handgun.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Taurus GX4 Combo Slim with a tactical flashlight pre-installed. Look how bright that flashlight is, okay? That flashlight is more deadly than this gun, okay? This is chambered 9 millimeter. But this gun is chambered in 9 millimeter. This has 11 rounds total, okay? 11
Mm-hmm.
rounds. The new assault weapon ban that's going around, this makes this gun fucking illegal because it's considered an assault weapon because it has more than 10 rounds in it. I'm sorry. If you're going to make a gun that makes it so that it has less than 10 fucking rounds in it, you're not removing guns from just normal American citizens that are like, "Huh, I like guns." You're removing guns from like fucking women. And this is where the shit hits the fan. What is the difference between a male and a woman?
Right.
Exactly. Males, we're fucking strong as hell.
The testosterone, really.
Yes. And like when we're fucking going, motherfucker, we can hit heavy as hard as this we want to fucking do. We can literally flip vehicles by ourselves. Women can too, but we do it more effectively.
Mm-hmm.
But like, we do some crazy shit. All males can. But the thing about this is that if a woman is going to be SA'd or hurt in any shape, way, or form, and she's going up against a dude who's on P2P, what the fuck is she supposed to do? Pepper spray them? Because I'm sorry, look at this fucking magazine, okay? This magazine goes flush with the bottom of this fucking gun, okay? It goes flush. This is 11 rounds. There have been people who have been fighting the police who took 296 rounds to be able to kill them, with 7 entering their heart and 9 entering their brain. And they did not even stop. And they continued to fire at the police officer for another 7 minutes until that person literally bled to death.
Mm.
You're not removing firearms from like a fucking normal consumer, like from me or neighbor. I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
sure, we don't fuck with a gun. So I mean, like, come
I
on,
mean,
there's
you're fucking with our
difference.
law enforcement. You're fucking with everybody.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but like the thing about it is that like think about it, motherfuckers. You remove the guns. What is the ultimatum? More people get fucking hurt. Because if you want to illegally buy a firearm,
Hang on.
it is
Let me
so
grab
much
my Glock.
easier. It is so
Mhm.
much easier. To buy an legally obtained firearm, it is so much easier.
Oh yeah.
So, for example, Tama, this
Mhm.
handgun here
Mhm.
looks pretty tactical, scary, right?
Oh,
So this
well,
is a
not.
normal Glock. This is what most police officers, most law enforcement. Don't worry. Actually, I'll do this too. That we feel safe. It's not
Is it
active.
9
Obviously,
mil
there's
or
nothing in there.
45?
The 9 mil. Okay.
Mhm.
Double stack. 17 plus one. Most police officers carry this. Most first-time gun buyers will buy a Glock.
Mhm.
A very reputable handgun is a Glock. The parts are very relatively cheap to repair. Mass production, you know.
Mhm.
A very simple operation. This gun will not go off unless this trigger is fucking pulled. Don't let anybody fucking tell you different.
Mhm.
I mean, it's got all kinds of nice features, you know, such as slide lock and all that. The rubber
Mhm.
grip, I literally buy like this. So, right? Because it's not a black gun, it's not scary no more, apparently. People like this gun
Yeah.
Mhm.
now. Okay? Oh, well, that's okay. That's an okay gun, you know. And, you know, sure, I've customized it a little bit. I've got the scorched earth going on. But, like, that would make this gun, you know? And this is what most police officers carry is a Glock 9 millimeter, like a 17 or a 19. Maybe every once in a while you see a 45, because the 45 is brand new.
Mhm.
That makes that illegal. I mean, granted, they by law have to grandfather all our guns in, which is fucking pointless because then we still have them anyway. Now we're just gonna use them as an investment, and who
Yep.
knows where
Mhm.
they'll end up after they're sold.
And did you even know guns are worth more than gold?
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
On the black market, I could bid this up to $14,000,
Fucking more than that, dumb fuck.
and I don't even have to fucking scratch my serial number off. They'll do it for me.
Yeah. I mean, like, dude, this shotgun that I was like
It's
so happy
terrible.
to buy,
Mhm.
I can sell this for easy 700 fucking dollars. Easy. Want to know how much this cost me?
Mm.
$200.
Damn.
Want to know why the price fucking incredible grab?
Mm.
Because, for one, this shotgun is incredibly modifiable. Just like neighbor's fucking Glock. It's incredibly modifiable.
Yep,
Mhm.
it's just
Difference,
standard.
but the difference between it is that this shotgun, that yes, I keep fully fucking loaded, this shotgun would do a serious amount of damage, more than what the fuck you were expecting. This is birdshot.
Mm.
This will literally not just pepper you, but like if you have a home intruder and they get hit with this, motherfucker, they're screaming. Then this shell right here, this is buckshot. More in particular, this is 7mm with 740 bar. This shit will go through several interior walls.
Mm-hmm.
If I find this gun right now, where it is, it will go into my neighbor's house.
Makes sense.
The thing about it is that no matter what, all they're doing is removing the firearms from the people who are not just like good civilians who know their shit on how to maintain and properly take care of the shotgun, because this shotgun is on fucking safety right now. I can't even fucking do anything. I can't pull this fucking trigger and have it go off right now.
Hmm.
But yet I'm able to take apart this weapon, fucking put ammo in it and all that other shit. A normal civilian wouldn't know how to fucking do that shit unless they actually knew the firearm. Same with the
Mm-hmm.
Glock. Same with an AK or an M4. If you don't know the gun, you can't utilize it. About
Mm-hmm.
200 million American adults don't know how the fuck to use a firearm. You know how stupid that is?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry. Everyone needs a shotgun, everyone needs a handgun, and everyone needs an assault rifle. And no, AR, like 15, does not mean assault rifle. If you don't know what the fuck it means, Google it, bitch.
Stands for Armalite 15.
Like, fuck, man. Why did fucking people start getting stupid? Why the fuck did people let the fucking schools indoctrinate? You're like, what the fuck? I hate people.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much this deck of cards cost me? This deck of cards?
Mm.
$17.
Damn.
I bought it because it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I was even talking about I gotta use the restroom, but fuck, man. Like, look, if you're gonna do shit, buy flashlights that are like, solar panel. They work, not that good. Okay, but it's better than fucking nothing. I'm gonna use the restroom.
All right. Pretty interesting. Can't really think of much after that. Fuck. I think about it. Gun laws be crazy. That's for sure. Or bills going for towards gun laws be crazy. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired. Mm,
I'm not drunk. You're drunk. Fuck you.
maybe.
I hate people.
Right, Aries. It's all right. But I think it's already been an hour as well, too, Aries.
Oh,
There's
Mhm.
people fighting on my server right now.
good. Cheers. I hate people. Anyways, I'm assuming you want to end it, Toma.
Yeah, I gotta start the stream on my side.
All right. So,
Hmm.
everyone who's tuning in during or after the fact, it really does mean a lot. Thank you guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Um, forgot what I was about to say. But everyone, please stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So please have a good one. Leave a like and subscribe, motherfuckers. And peace.
Peace.
God, I love animations. I love doing this shit. I'm thinking about making a new one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like a new animation of it.
Yeah, but I can't think about how to make this better at any shape or form.
Mm.
It just looks so good.
You can add little astronauts in the side.
No, like I made a planet out of like shooting stars.
Yeah.
I got a little hue. This file actually takes 39 gigabytes.
Damn.
Yeah, and I have
No, that's yeah. Animation does take up a lot of storage.
yeah. What I mean, like I made it. I'm proud of it.
Yeah,
But
good hard work on that one. Well, give it a try. Keep working on it. Hopefully, you find a good inspiration of it.
yeah, I just can't think about something else that be even better.
Mm-hmm. They always say that if you ever want to make another good one for yourself, you mess with it and see what goes. And even though it's not perfect, you can take inspiration from it.
Yeah, but like I just don't know where it's good. And it's 9, 7, 6, 5, 4.